So we're in the Guide of the Perplexed by the Rambam. This is part 1, chapter 23, going out. All Yitzia. Going out is the contrary of coming. The term is used to denote the going out of a body, which may be a living being or not, from a place in which it rested to another place. Thus, they were gone out of the city. Genesis 44, verse 4. If fire break out. Exodus 22, verse 5. The term is applied figuratively to the manifestation of things that are in no way a body. Thus, the word went out of the king's mouth. Esther 7:8. When this deed of the queen shall come abroad. Esther 1:17. Meaning the propagation of the matter. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, or the Torah. Isaiah 2, verse 3. Thus also the sun was risen upon the earth. Genesis 19:23. That is his decree, which at present is hidden from us. All will become manifest. I refer to the coming into being of something after its not having existed. For everything that comes into being from God, may he be exalted, is attributed to his degree. Thus, by the word of the Lord were the heavens made, and all the host of them by the breath of his mouth. Psalm 33, verse 6. In this verse, God's acts are likened to those that proceed from kings, whose instrument in giving effect to their will is speech. However, God, may he be exalted, does not require an instrument by means of which he could act, for his acts are accomplished exclusively by means of his will alone. Neither is there any speech at all, as shall be made clear. Inasmuch as the term going out, as we have made clear, was figuratively applied to the manifestation of an act of God, for Scripture says, Behold, the Lord goeth out of his place. Isaiah 26:21. The term returning, or sibah, is figuratively applied to the cessation of such an act, likewise brought about in virtue of God's will. It says, Accordingly, I will go out and return to my place. Hosea 5:15. The significance of which is that the indwelling that has been among us is removed. This removal is followed by a privation of providence, as far as we are concerned. As it says by way of a threat, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured. Deuteronomy 31:17. For a privation of providence leaves one abandoned and a target to all that may happen, to come about, so that his will and weal come about according to chance. How terrible is this threat? It is to this that it refers in its dictum, I will go and return to my place. Yes. I will go and return to my place. Compare this chapter above. Okay, I'm sorry.